Aboud and Mahmoud. Of course, Mahmoud is considered the genius of our group, the Einstein, as they say.
I'll describe Ismail and Mahmoud. Ismail is the guy with all the stories of the group. And Mahmoud, I knew him as a math genius. He was very good at math, and he would help me with a lot of things.
أول شيء بوصف إسماعيل هو الدكتاتور تبع الشلة.
First of all, I describe Ismail as the dictator of the group. Whatever we wanted to do, any plan, any outing, any place, he'd just veto it. Whatever we said, he would end up doing whatever he wanted. As for Aboud, honestly, he's the only one among us who has an economic mindset. He's the type who leaves this house with 20 shekels and comes back with 26. From where? No idea.
And just to note, I'm not a thief.
بس على فكرة أنا الدكتاتور بس دايما الآراء اللي بعطيكوا إياها عمرها ما كانت.
But by the way, yes, I'm the dictator, but the advice I give you guys is never wrong, whether it's clothes, perfumes, anything.
True.
بس في شيء اسمه
But
ديمقراطية.
there is something called
فيش
democracy.
ديمقراطية يعني اسمع محمود المرة الوحيدة.
There's no democracy. Listen, Mahmoud, the only time I let you buy your Eid outfit by yourself, it was a disaster. Do you deny it?
By the way, my aunt Yusra bought the clothes for me, not you.
طيب طيب الدكتاتور الأكبر.
Okay, the grand dictator.
ذاكرين آخر لما قبل الحرب ذاكرينها كانت يوم الخميس وبرضه.
Do you remember your last get-together before the war? Yes, I remember it was on a Thursday, also at my place. Mahmoud stayed with me until 3 in the morning. When he was leaving, I walked him down and we couldn't find a car. We waited for a while until he finally went home on foot because he refused to sleep over that night. And yes, that was our last gathering. I remember every detail, every scene, everything, because it was such a great night.
آخر لما كانت لنا قبل الحرب كانت في 5 أكتوبر.
Our last gathering before the war was on October 5th, 2023. We were hanging out in Ismail's room, in his house, which was basically our headquarters, playing PlayStation and chatting. That day when I left, I told them, see you Saturday at school because we had an exam that day. I went home early, said see you Saturday, and the next time I saw them, Ismail specifically, was almost 60 days later. I said, see you Saturday, and the next time I saw them, Ismail specifically was almost 60 days later.
يوم 7 أكتوبر كلنا هيك حكينا مع بعض وحكينا إنه هذه الحرب.
On October 7th, we all talked. We said this war isn't like any other. This one is going to be strange and very intense. We said that we have to be aware that there will be losses in this war, that we have to face reality. We talked about the possibility of one of us dying, that we could be separated.
هي يوم ما بدأت الحرب وأنا حسيت إنه اللي صار مش ممكن يرجع.
The day the war started, I felt that our lives would never be the same again, and that the life we had would become memories. That day, I was up early, studying for my Arabic exam, and suddenly, there were rockets, people shouting. I turned on the news and found out that the war had started. From that moment, I knew what was coming would be very hard. We all agreed that whatever would happen to us wouldn't be good at all. And we were all sad that our whole lives will change. We knew it from day one.
أكتر حاجة كنا بنعملها مع بعض هي إنه نلعب بلاي ستيشن.
The thing we did most together was play PlayStation. Or me and Mahmoud, we'd try every new cafe in Gaza. Any new place. If there was a new spot, we had to go check it out. And we played a lot of PlayStation, especially at my house. That was our main activity.
احنا طبعا قبل الحرب يعني كنا بنتقابل كل يوم، حرفيا كل يوم. يمكن مثلا بس ما عدا يوم الجمعة عشان بيكون الواحد قاعد مع أهله يعني.
Before the war, we literally met every single day. Our headquarters was Ismail's house. We would be there 24 hours, there playing PlayStation, eating, ordering food. We also had different kinds of outings. Sometimes we liked walking by the sea. We used to walk for really long distances to places far away, and sometimes we didn't even know how we'd get back. We'd go on foot and return by car. Our favorite place was a cafe called Mama House. We were like a family in this place. The staff treated us like we were their own. They'd welcome us, ask about our parents, prepare a special table for us. It was really special.
صلنا ايه وازاي اتفرقنا.
What happened to us and how we got separated. It started on October 13th, 2023, when the displacement happened. We were all in shock. We didn't know where we were or what we would do. We all relocated to the south. One ended up in Zawaida, one in Nusayrat, and one in Khan Yunis. So we were really scattered. Even when we tried to stay in touch and talk, it felt like we were apart. For the first month, we didn't see each other face to face. We only knew each other's news through phone calls.
يعني كلنا احنا عشنا تجارب مختلفة، كلنا نزحنا. احنا من 13/10 لما اصدروا اوامر اخلاء للجنوب.
We all lived different experiences. We were all displaced on 13 October when the evacuation orders to the south came. I was the first to evacuate to Nusayrat. After I settled a bit in the evening, I called Ismail and found out that he had gone to Al Zawaida. Then I called Mahmoud, and he was in Nusayrat next to me. I insisted on seeing him. I told him, I'm coming tomorrow, and the next day I went. It was such a strange day. We were used to sitting in certain places. We always hung out by the same pavement in a specific street. Now, we found ourselves in Nusayrat, a place we didn't know, sitting on a pavement that wasn't the one we're used to.
كيف كنا نتعامل مع خوفنا على بعض؟ طبعا كيف احكي انه احنا عشان كلنا جروب شباب فما فيش بيننا emotions تبين.
How did we deal with our fear for each other? Because we're a group of guys, we don't show emotions. So if we want to check on someone after a bombing near them, we have to say jokingly, "Did you die? Did something happen to you?" I knew people like you don't die. We always handled it with humor so we wouldn't live in tension. I'd never show I was scared for them. Instead, I'd joke, he'd joke, and that way we'd check on each other and also make each other laugh. We tried our best to stay in touch, but there were times when the whole of Gaza had no signal, no internet, no phone services. During those times, maybe once a week, one of us would connect using an Israeli SIM to send a message to the group. Another would reply 2 days later. There were periods when none of us were ever online at the same time. We tried to stay connected, but the situation just didn't allow it.
احنا صحبتنا مهما بعدنا مع بعض حنضل نتواصل مع بعض يعني.
No matter how far apart we are, we'll always stay in touch. I feel like I can't go more than a week without talking to the guys. If I do, my life feels like it has an error. I have to call them. Throughout the war, we were always in touch, and especially me and Mahmoud. We used to video call a lot. We would call each other at the strangest times. I would be working, he'd be doing something, but the call would be open. No one knew why. I just liked being on the call with him, and he liked being on it with me. We would just chat about anything.
ايه اللي اتغير بيننا في الفترة هاي يعني كيف احكي لكن زمان كان في اللي هي
What changed between us? Before, there was this playful spirit between us, always laughing, always enjoying. Now, when you sit with us, you'd think you're in a funeral. We're sick and tired. Our conversation is full of affection, but we don't have the same joy or passion for life we used to have. That's what changed.
تفتكروا علاقتكم بعد الحرب هترجع زي
Do we think our relationship after the war will go back to how it was? From my point of view, it will become much stronger and even better because we've experienced the worst together.
بصراحة يعني مش جدا شايف إنه الإشي حلو بين.
Honestly, I think what we have is beautiful. And no matter how far apart we are, our bond will only grow stronger.